Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about like our seasons and what the reason for our seasons is. So I want to start out by just having you guys kind of like say what comes to mind when you think of like summer and winter. Like, so beach, warm and cold.
Hot, yeah.
Okay, so beach, snow, hot.
Sunburns.
Green, like flowers.
No school.
So what do we say about winter?
Snow, cold,
Bare trees.
dark. Bear tree.
They don't have any leaves.
Okay, so what's one thing we kind of missed about summer? Like, how long, like, the days were longer. Okay, so what about in the winter?
Shorter.
Shorter.
So obviously we have really really opposite kind of like characteristics that we think of when it comes to like summer and winter and the rest of the seasons. Okay, I'm not gonna find what it is, but okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna pass out our crow. Okay. So it says 6 friends were talking. They each had different ideas about why it is warmer in the summer than in the winter. This is what they said. So can I get somebody to read, like kind of go around and read these? Do you want to read
Yeah.
first?
Werner. It's because the winter clouds block heat from the sun.
It's because the sun gives off more heat in the summer than in winter.
It's because Earth's tilt changes the angle of sunlight hitting the Earth.
It's because the Earth orbits closer to the sun in the summer than in the winter.
It's because one side of Earth faces the sun and the other side faces away.
It's because the northern hemisphere is closer to the sun in summer than in the winter.
Okay, so then it says, which friend do you most agree with? And then it says, describe your thinking and like provide an explanation. So before you like write it down, just kind of like make a mental note of which one you would choose and why, and then we'll share. So just take a few minutes to decide. Like maybe talk to a partner about which one you think is right. Okay, so what are y'all thinking?
I wasn't able to cross out a few, but I'm kind of stuck.
Okay, so which ones are you stuck between?
Raul?
I say Raul.
Raul. Raul's definitely a guy though.
Fernando and Susan. Those are the most logical ones to me.
Yeah, same.
Same. Anybody say anything different?
Joseva.
Okay, so we have Raul, which says it's because Earth's tilt changes the angle of sunlight hitting Earth. And then Fernando, right? It's because the Earth orbits closer to the sun in the summer than in the winter. And then Susan, who says it's because the northern hemisphere is closer to the sun in the summer than in the winter. So Fernando and Susan are kind of similar. They both kind of deal with like being closer to the sun in the summer than in the winter. So before we like find the right answer for sure, we're gonna look at this like online little interactive thing. So this is like basically showing the Earth's. Can y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's showing like the Earth's orbit around the sun. So like right here, that little X up there is where we are on the northern hemisphere. And then this shows which season it is, and then like the length of day and night, and then like where the sun's path is in the sky during that season. And then we have the sunlight angle, so that's like the angle, like this is Earth, like the angle that the sunlight is like hitting Earth during that season. And then the temperature. So I'm just gonna let y'all kind of like, you guys can see it, right? I'm gonna let y'all kind of up. So just like make it.
Whoa.
I know it's like really fast. So kind of just like make a note. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not. I just that Sunday did that not fun.
Okay, so I'm like tracking the sun's path. So all these dots is like where it's rising and setting. So do you guys notice like anything changing? Like any of these things changing each season? I know it's really fast, but.
The time that there's more dots at the top sometimes.
In summer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's actually not changing at all right now because the Earth is on a tilt. This is the most important part of the cause for our season. So the Earth is actually on a 23.5 degree tilt. So I'm going to put it on 24, but so now when we watch it, I know now it's like close enough. When it goes, I'll make it fast. Okay. So you can notice that the sun is the sun is going higher as we're getting towards summer. The sunlight angle is increasing towards summer, and then the temperature is increasing. Did you guys see all that? Okay. So I brought this. This is like just a little float to show y'all. Like, so the sun, it's kind of hard to understand that the Earth stays on this tilt. So like it's a 23.5 degree tilt. And as it like orbits, it never moves from this tilt. So this causes sunlight to hit different parts of Earth differently, which causes different parts of Earth to experience different seasons. Does that make sense? Okay, so now we're going to watch it. Kind of fast. And you guys tell me what you notice about things changing. What are the three most important things that are changing?
Slower in the winter.
Yeah.
The
The sunlight angle.
like I know the Earth, like you said it was tilted, but like the way that's moving, it's like where it was on the backside wasn't hitting it. Like I don't know, it just looks weird. Like the sun's like rotating around and around, but the Earth is, but it keeps changing the way it's moving.
Okay, well, it looks like super fast, but like we rotate like once in a day. So like we're rotating a lot faster than the Earth is orbiting around the sun, which causes the seasons. Does that make sense? So we're just gonna go to where we are right now in winter. Okay, so. Okay, so this is at 12 p.m. on a day in the winter. So this is how high the sun rises like ever during the winter. And then this is how the sun comes in. Like it's more like if this is the Earth's surface, it's like this type of angle. Can y'all see that? So what's going on here? Like, is it really direct or it's like very spread out? So okay, so then we move it. You can see the sun starts to get higher as we move towards spring. The sunlight angle is higher too. Okay, and then when we are in summer, this is 12 p.m. during the summer. So the sun is, what's different about this? The sun's a lot more direct, and the sunlight angle is really direct, which causes the temperature to be higher. So the sun's kind of coming in like more like this, not directly over top of it, but more direct. So that direct sunlight is causing that part of Earth to heat up a lot easier than if it were to be like this, where it spreads out, which causes it to be a little bit cooler. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So now that we kind of went over that, I'm going to pass out this little diagram, and I know that it makes like Earth's orbit look really like oval-like. And Earth does have an elliptical orbit, but it's actually almost circular. So kind of just picture it more to be like really circular. So when you look at this diagram, can you guys like, based on Earth's